Picture yourself standing outside a sold-out arena on a chilly New England spring night, your heart racing with excitement and hope. You've saved every extra dollar for the chance to see one of the most celebrated voices in contemporary music, and you're determined not to let this opportunity pass you by. This was the situation for Michael Chiaravalloti on Monday, May 12th, outside Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. As the doors opened, fans poured in, clutching their tickets like precious treasures. But Michael had no ticket, only the hope that SZA might notice him in the crowd. Little did he know that by the end of the night, he would not only experience an unforgettable performance alongside Kendrick Lamar, but also become a key part of the show. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. Earlier that day, Michael had made a simple plea on his Instagram story. "Can I get a ticket? Please." It was a long shot, an almost impossible request, given that the concert had been sold out for weeks. However, fate had other plans when SZA's team saw his post. Moments later, a direct message appeared in Michael's inbox. "Come find me at the stage door." His heart racing, he followed the instructions. As he got closer, he was met with SZA's smile, a genuine, warm recognition that instantly erased any doubts. There were no camera crews or scripted interactions. She leaned down, handed him 2 tickets, and said, "Just bring maximum energy tonight." It was a generous gesture that went beyond the usual meet and greet. It was a moment of authentic connection that left Michael, and later, thousands of viewers, speechless. When the lights dimmed and the first notes of SZA's performance filled the arena, Michael was more than just a spectator. He was part of the narrative. SZA dashed across the stage, and for a brief moment, their eyes met. Then, in a move that sent shockwaves through social media, she paused, waved, and exclaimed, "Hi, Michael." The stadium erupted in cheers. Phones quickly captured the moment, and within minutes, clips were circulating online, sparking waves of joy and admiration among fans. There were no flashy effects, just a heartfelt acknowledgement that highlighted the importance of recognition. For Michael, and for every fan who witnessed it, it was clear that SZA views her audience as more than just numbers. She sees them as individuals with stories that deserve to be celebrated. That evening, after the performance, Michael shared a video of 2 unforgettable moments. His caption simply stated, "SZA gave me tickets and said my name on stage. Still can't believe it." SZA publicly responded, taking a moment to explain her reasoning. "I just want to say that growing up in a somewhat small town and not being well-liked or understood in middle and high school affects you," she wrote. "I care deeply about people feeling seen and heard. I want you to know I care. I'm here. I hear you, I see you, and you matter to me. That's what drives me, and I love you." Her words encapsulated the essence of her artistry, a steadfast dedication to empathy, visibility, and shared experiences. She wasn't merely rewarding a fan. She was honoring her own past and reminding everyone that no one's journey is too insignificant to matter. SZA's gesture takes on even more meaning within the context of her grand national tour with Kendrick Lamar. Known for her ability to blend intimate vulnerability with powerful production, she has established herself not only as a talented singer-songwriter, but also as an artist who deliberately dismantles the barriers between the stage and the audience. Her collaborations with Kendrick Lamar on songs like All the Stars and Doves in the Wind highlighted her capability to stand alongside one of the most esteemed rappers of her generation. As the tour progresses through major cities, Seattle on May 17th, Chicago, New York, her readiness to surprise and include fans transforms the experience from just attending a concert into a moment of cultural connection. This wasn't SZA's first display of a strong bond with her fans. Early in her career, she famously invited strangers to her apartment for listening sessions of her debut album, creating an atmosphere that felt more like a casual gathering than a promotional event. That openness continued in her performances, where she frequently shares personal stories, candid moments, and honest reflections on mental health. By giving Michael free tickets and publicly acknowledging him, she reinforced a message she has consistently conveyed through her music, that every voice deserves to be heard, every experience deserves validation, and every individual is deserving of attention. For Michael, the experience was life-changing. He has since shared how that moment on stage helped him overcome lingering insecurities from his childhood, when feeling ignored seemed like a permanent condition. He recounted arriving at the show feeling anxious and invisible, but leaving with a sense of validation and celebration. This illustrates the profound impact a single act of kindness can have on someone's self-esteem. Through social media, Michael has connected with many others who have experienced similar feelings of invisibility, young people, artists, and marginalized groups, many of whom express their appreciation for SZA's caring gesture. In a time when online interactions often feel superficial, this personal affirmation serves as a refreshing reminder of true human empathy. This empathy resonates not only on a personal level but also within the larger music community. Artists like SZA are redefining traditional celebrity by actively bridging the gap between performers and their audiences. She sets a precedent that others are starting to follow. Surprise ticket giveaways, shout-outs to fans, and personalized gestures that turn passive listening into an engaging celebration. This approach builds loyalty, nurtures community, and reinforces the idea that fandom is reciprocal. When fans feel recognized, they become advocates for the artist's vision, spreading the message through word of mouth, social media, and real-life interactions. The influence also extends to conversations about mental health and belonging. SZA's message about growing up feeling misunderstood resonates with widespread issues related to identity and self-esteem. Many fans have credited her music with offering comfort during times of anxiety and depression. By openly discussing these challenges and transforming them into acts of kindness, she shifts the narrative from victimhood to empowerment. She shows that recognizing pain can be the first step toward collective healing, and that compassion is not just an abstract idea, it can be expressed through tangible, memorable experiences. On a practical level, SZA's gesture also highlights the changing economics of live performances. In an industry where ticket resale bots and scalpers often prevent genuine fans from attending, surprise ticket giveaways serve as a way to ensure accessibility. They convey a clear message: concerts are meant for everyone, not just those who can pay inflated prices on the secondary market. While large giveaways may not be possible for every event, strategic acts of generosity generate publicity, foster goodwill, and encourage long-term fan engagement that far outweigh the cost of a few complimentary tickets. As SZA and Kendrick Lamar continue their grand national tour, each concert offers a chance for new stories, unexpected guest appearances, and unique moments that break away from the traditional concert experience. Fans arrive anticipating high production values, exceptional musicianship, and creative artistry. However, they may not expect the opportunity for direct, personal interactions with their favorite artists. This element of surprise keeps attendance high, generates online excitement, and sets this tour apart from others that focus solely on visual spectacle. Culturally, SZA's decision to highlight Michael emphasizes the significance of representation. Fans from smaller towns, who often feel disconnected from the glamour of big cities, can relate to Michael's journey. They see an artist who recognizes their backgrounds, listens to their voices, and values their presence. This acknowledgement is crucial in a time when mainstream media frequently overlooks or marginalizes those outside urban areas. SZA's personal message to Michael, "You matter to me," serves as a rallying cry for inclusivity, resonating well beyond the confines of a single venue. The structure of the Grand National Tour, bringing together an intimate R&B star like SZA with a hip-hop icon like Kendrick Lamar, reflects the collaborative spirit that has propelled both artists' careers. Songs like "All the Stars" have bridged different genres and audiences. Similarly, their joint tour unites fan bases, encourages appreciation across genres, and highlights the interconnectedness of R&B and rap. In this context, SZA's gestures toward her fans act as a unifying force, reinforcing the notion that music is a shared experience rather than a one-sided product. While Michael's story is captivating, it is part of a broader trend of fan-focused moments that characterize this era of live music. Surprise guest appearances, on-stage Q&A sessions, post-show meet-and-greets, and fan-curated set lists are becoming standard for artists seeking to remain relevant and foster deep loyalty. However, few achieve this with the same consistency and sincerity as SZA. Her actions feel more like genuine expressions of her character than mere marketing strategies. She remains an artist who remembers what it's like to be an outsider. This authenticity has positioned SZA uniquely among contemporary performers. Critics commend her for her lyrical honesty, innovative sound, and her bold exploration of complex emotions. Equally important is her dedication to treating fans as complete individuals rather than mere statistics. In an industry often driven by data and algorithms, she reminds us that the true power of music lies in emotional connection and genuine relationships. Looking ahead, SZA's approach offers a model for future tours. As streaming revenue stabilizes and live performances become the main source of income for many artists, the demand for ticket sales grows stronger. Standard VIP packages and expensive add-ons can alienate fans. However, SZA's strategy, thoughtful generosity, paired with openly expressed values, provides an alternative that fosters loyalty without distancing her core audience. By incorporating personal stories into her concerts, she transforms each performance into a part of a larger narrative that fans feel they are helping to create. Ultimately, the story of SZA giving free tickets to Chiaravalloti and acknowledging him on stage is more than just a story. It serves as an example of empathetic artistry. It shows how a brief moment can resonate on social media, impact many lives, and change perceptions of live events. For Michael, it was a moment of validation and happiness. For other fans, it was a source of inspiration and a renewed belief in human kindness. For the industry, it highlighted that lasting connections are formed through empathy, respect, and shared experiences rather than just chart rankings or ticket sales. As the Grand National Tour continues, SZA and Kendrick Lamar will likely keep delivering captivating performances. Yet, it is moments like Michael's that remain memorable. The charged silence before the acknowledgement, the surprise of being recognized among thousands, and the simple reassurance that you are valued. In an era of polished marketing and choreographed spectacles, SZA's heartfelt recognition breaks through the noise, reminding us that the true magic of music occurs when artists and audiences connect in genuine, unguarded moments of shared humanity. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.